And you see your friend of the Silver Flame there with these two weird octopi type creatures that between the tentacles is webbing, and they're like wrapped all around him.
How high up is he?
How high up are you?
I don't know, like, because I was checking out what was on the bottom of the ship, so I'm probably 20 feet above the ground.
So I guess you guys want to drop initiative?
Sure. Don't want to, but I'll do it.
And you can't breathe, Ryan.
All right. 7.
So Mark's got a 7.
I got a 10. 28.
27.
Is the body of the thing right up against him, or is it just the arms?
You don't see
You don't see it. You just see just darkness where the griffin was.
I can see it.
How?
I have dark vision.
That's not enough.
Magical
Oh,
darkness.
it's magic dark. Okay. Dark. That stops.
I'm the only one cool enough to be able to see through it.
We have true sight.
Keep telling you.
Devil's Sight through Invocation through Warlock. Dark Vision 120 feet, and you can see through magical darkness.
I'm going to smite the shit out of this.
So what were the initiatives?
27, 7, 10.
19.
I have a 7 as well.
All right, so you're up.
I just get my bow out and ready.
Okay.
Well, I'm not really a fighter, so I will just, throw a curse at it and yell loudly.
Okay. Well, it's at this point that you get a couple sensations.
Okay.
One of them is you feel like you have an urge to point and utter some words that have never crossed your mind before.
Okay.
And the other thing is there's something beyond your sight, just beyond your being, that you feel like you could just grasp and pull out.
Well, I'll go with the words and point.
Okay. Well, you have up to 2 Eldritch Blast Rays that you can let loose with.
Alright, I will blast one at each guy. Lowest is a 17, highest is a 23.
Okay, so they both hit.
One guy takes 10, one guy takes 3. And then I'll say, what the hell was that?
How much was it?
10 and 3.
Okay. You just feel like you've been punched through like a pillow twice.
I can't even say anything witty because I'm being smothered by tentacles.
You could, but who knows where those tentacles will end up.
That's true. That's true.
We're not
what
getting
was the
into
next highest? 19?
Yes, that was me.
Calamari anyone?
I have any idea what these things are.
I have an idea.
Yeah, would I know what they are? I can't see them.
Yeah, you can't.
Do you have anything to like knowledge-based stuff? Because
I got
you can
nothing.
clearly see them compared to anybody else.
I have nature.
What are you shooting at? I don't see anything. What happened to us? What happened to?
There's like a couple squid thingies up there. They're strangling the the flamboyant one. You can't see him?
I'm almost Sky Knight.
Sky Knight, that's it.
It's a trap.
So when did you take this up?
This? I've been I've had this now about 2 months.
It's an alternative to heroin.
Yeah, why?
So I don't smoke. 'Cause I smoke off and on.
There's only 6 known carcinogens in those.
What'd you say?
There's only 6 known carcinogens in those.
Way less than cigarettes.
Yeah.
And they don't stink.
They still give us the beautiful effect of secondhand smoke.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they
It's
do.
not smoke. It's vapor. It's not smoke in any way.
The same shit's in it.
If there's nicotine, that's it.
Okay.
It's
And that's a
whatever.
health PSA brought to you by Nerdarchy.
Yeah, it's not actually combusted smoke.
Yeah.
It's a delivery system, a vapor delivery
Although
system for
they
the.
are still contesting whether there is secondhand smoke caused by them or not. Like, that's still being researched.
Really?
Yeah, it's not actually
How
proven
about
or
we?
disproven yet.
How about we debate this later and
All right,
see
I'm
if I'm
gonna
trying to save Ryan's
Cast a
character?
message towards where Ryan is.
I
and
only
say,
took 3 actual hit points of damage
Oh, okay.
"What's going on in there?" You hear a voice in your head.
telepathically.
Yeah, pretty much.
you.
Well, sorry, I don't believe you, and you don't know that I don't believe you.
That's true.
I can cast a spell.
Hey,
for
why are you
solid
in my
objects.
head? Usually I'm the only one in here.
Oh, god damn! What a waste of a spell.
Don't use things like that when there's 8 wisdom.
Why did I even?
Usually
try?
they're thoughts of myself and my own grandeur.
Yeah, well,
There's only room enough in here for me, you
cut
strange
off.
alien presence. I'm willing him away from out.
It doesn't work.
There's only room for one Ace Zenith in here, and I am Ace Zenith by the flame.
How do you know?
well, thank goodness it only lasts 1 round.
Yeah, you need to make a wisdom save versus like
You might get
mayonnaise.
stuck.
Mercy's stupidity.
I don't know. Shooting some flames into that
Wait, if-
thing might be a good idea.
If you actually see into my mind, you see like monuments of myself.
Is the dark? Is this dark following the griffin, like the griffin's flying? Or?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So can we see the darkness?
Yeah.
Does the griffin any tail or any wings out of it to give me an idea of where the griffin is compared to?
No.
Just shoot it down. Leave them all. We'll get a new captain. We're out.
All right. So, describe this once more.
Griffin, the Sky Knight, and 2 giant octopus.
Oh, like towards the top of the bubble.
I'll describe it as best I
Center.
can.
Center.
Okay. Can he see? Does he just see right through it like it's not even there, the darkness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he won't actually see the edge where.
Correct.
Well, nah. I'm sure you see the darkness. You can see in it, though.
Okay. I just assumed I saw through it like it wasn't even there.
Nah, I assume you know that.
So it's
there.
like an ink cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So towards the top are these creatures. All right. I'll shoot towards the top.
What's the
Of
worst
course
that can happen?
I just cast message.
I'm pretty
so-
sure. I'm pretty sure with a fireball you can get it all.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. I bet message
That's
is
what I'm
an action,
throwing.
isn't it?
You don't have fireball.
That means fear. Punk.
I'll roll it out there. I'm done. I cast message and it wasted trying to talk to this guy.
Okay.
Wasted? What are you talking about?
Oh, I did waste
What
it.
was after the
7s.
7s? All right, 7s are up.
All right.
Well,
Who's got a 7? You got a 7? Which my dex is an 8. What's yours? 13. Right? Yeah.
I think he
Yeah.
beat you. I
Yeah.
think he beat you.
What loose an arrow into the darkness.
Okay.
Attack
possibly go
that
wrong?
darkness.
Roll 2 20s and tell me the lowest one. Is it a 1?
Huh?
Is it a 1?
No, I just rolled an 18. But the lowest one is a 7, which would be a 12. Yeah.
All right, roll damage. hear a solid thunk.
Sweet.
It's something.
I'm not sure what you hit.
So is it me, the griffin, or one of the creatures?
Well,
You don't know. Apparently, it wasn't you.
I could see if I could. I would hear if my griffin was injured.
well, your griffin did not make any injured noises.
Okay.
You felt an impact. Again, it felt like someone punching you.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to grab a dagger.
Okay.
Can I go like this?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it smitily.
Okay.
Smite this octopus off my face.
Rolling with disadvantage, I take it?
Yes. Roll 1. Let me smite your griffin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right. So that's a AC 15.
It's
All right. So I went heavy smitily.
okay.
All right. Good roll. Good roll. So that's 10, 16, 24 points.
All right. Describe what you just did.
I basically channeled all of my anger, my rage, and my self-love into a sweeping dagger thrust, illuminating with the silver flame.
So briefly, for an instant, you guys see a flash of light in the darkness, and then
I love
pieces of this creature fall from the sky. You see a tentacle here, piece of webbing there, a rocky crown here, yellow eyes. As it comes raining down.
So in that that moment of light, since he had a ready action with a bow, could he fire?
Yeah, sure. Roll 2 20s.
All right. Low or high?
Low.
10.
So you hear something go. Well, actually, you probably don't because it's still muffled.
So is it back to me?
It what did you have?
Out of 10.
So all right, so you guys all went then. All right. Well, actually, I should have mentioned this, but you see, there's still the one. There was 3 of them that kind of attacked him,
Mm-hmm.
and the one kind of fluttered by and missed, and it's just a globe of darkness kind of moving around in the air.
Oh. Okay.
And then,
Yeah, he didn't describe that part.
well, I did describe it going by.
GM omission.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
it missed, and now it's back in our field of vision
yeah.
Yeah.
from its whiff.
So, with that, 5 more of these critters.
Oh, damn.
What preys on these things? Do we know?
Me!
Yeah, so far paladins. So 5 more of these things come falling from the sky. And all right, Nate. One of them comes soaring towards you
I have a 16.
and misses.
Yes. Bodyguards, kill that.
Stop it dead.
Mark, one of them also comes towards you, hitting AC 23.
Hit me easily. Since I only wear hide, close your eyes and hit me pretty much.
Good, that's the way I like it.
Well, that's what hide is. You do this. Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
You take
Exactly.
4 points of damage.
You could still have 9 temporary hit points if you would have just touched his shield.
You're now engulfed in darkness.
I attack the darkness. I smite the darkness.
Nate, another one drops on you. It is already darkened.
I have my thunderous smite. That even if I don't,
So
I
you hear
can just
something
push it
flat next to you on the deck.
So
Excellent. I know exactly where to go now.
And Mark, another darkened one drops at you. And that easily hits again. Wow, I'll get my high rolls on you and I don't even need them. It's bullshit. I'm all bullshit on that. For 7.
pull like the diviner and just save those ones for later.
Yeah. Oh!
You got critted?
A crit on a crewman.
Oh no.
Someone's gonna have
Hopefully it's one of the evil ones. There's most of them. So.
See, this is always what happens to me when I hide from shit.
And another crewman
Or
also
try
gets
to, rather.
And Kif guy and you always know the drill to hide like hell whenever the shit hits the fan.
Okay, so it is one of the quote-unquote evil ones that gets critted. So that one takes 9 points of damage. And you hear, ugh, and you hear someone hit the ground. And then one of your bodyguards takes 4 points of damage.
Oh no.
So you guys
They die, they don't get paid.
They also don't crew the ship anymore or fight orcs.
This is true. So number 1 has taken 4.
So top of the order.
He had a 27.
Mm-hmm.
Does he get bumped down or?
Well, yeah, he would go wherever he fell in before, so
Okay, so
which
I'm
was
the top.
after you.
I'm
Mr.
at
27?
the top.
Or you at 20. You
He's at a 19, so
I'm
he
at
goes.
19.
Yeah, I use
Oh,
my
you held
attack
it.
later.
Yeah, you held it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't see the one that plopped down next to me, can I? It's in darkness.
Yes, it is.
So I'm in darkness right
Yes,
now. Oh, man.
you kind of have an idea where it's at because it's.
Okay.
Didn't see that one coming, diviner.
Exactly where mine is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
If my character knew more, he might have been able to make a crack like that. Can't see, doesn't know he's a diviner, all these problems.
Yeah.
let's see.
We got 99 problems, and a dark mantle is definitely a part of this.
Okay. So I'm going to attack it with Flame Firebolt.
Okay.
That's roll 2.
Yes, you will be disadvantaged. You would have been disadvantaged anyway because it's next to you.
Oh.
Shocking grafts. Do you have shocking grafts?
No, I don't have Shocking Grass.
Shocking.
Well, I figured, just poke it in the eye. Can't see it. Oh! Like a shotgun. Alright. 15 and 13. Plus... Oh. Plus 6. So, that's 2.
Plus pluses.
Plus pluses. That'll be 14 fire damage.
Okay. It shrieks in agony.
Shriek some more.
All right. So you said there's something about like I could reach into a space beyond. I'm gonna try that.
Okay, you just pull out you pull out. Well, you tell us what you pull out.
Okay. Well, basically, I've described it before as a kind of a cross between a spear and a sword, rather than having a yield basic grip. It's got an elongated handle. It's as opposed to being made of metal. It's kind of made of what you would look like when you look at the stars, all black with the starlight. This is interesting.
You instinctively know how to use it.
And that's lovely.
What's that?
I said lovely. I'll begin moving towards the one that's attacking him.
Okay, towards Nate's character, the halfling. Okay, well.
It's an action to...
Oh, it's an action to draw it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, serious? No bonus or...
No.
Well,
You can create a packed weapon as an action.
super cool star sport, I guess,
Alright, so... 7s?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
Alright, should I take my action while he's figuring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to Thunder Smite, the one that's on my face.
Okay.
Alright, so I gotta do the disadvantage. Well, they're pretty good. They're both 6s, actually. So, but that's AC of 13.
Hits.
Okay. So, I have to look up Thunder Smite exactly. But it's taking 11, 16 points. And, can I borrow that for a second?
Sure.
See.
Well, Thunder Smite, that was definitely
Pushes
very
it
loud.
And it 300, yeah, it's really loud, and it pushes it 10 feet away.
So, you Thunder Smite it with your dagger, which blasts it up into the air above you, and it's now raining chunks of Dark Mantle.
Ugh. I'll need to get my men to wash this out of my armor and my cloak.
And your hair.
And my hair. So it
What's left of it?
it did,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
been loving up your locks there.
Though I wonder how it is for my skin. It might be like a good exfoliant.
Like those fish.
Alright, it would have been a strength saving throw, but that's a moot point now. 'Cause it's,
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
explode that. Explode your fire.
and that can be heard from 300 feet away, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely very loud.
Hopefully it didn't work the orcs.
Sure, it did.
Alright, so how many are left?
Sound
around?
doesn't travel in space.
Yes, something works to our advantage.
What's that?
How many
Oh.
dark spots are there around?
It's my turn.
Now?
Well, now, there's 2 less. So there's 5. Or 6.
Alright. And the others coming towards the ship?
They're all around the ship right now because they fell on you guys.
And I'm wheeling Felicity around back down to the help down there.
I just didn't know if there were more coming.
I have a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and cut it. It's on my face, you said, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and cut it up with the dagger. My dagger is silvered. I don't know if that does anything extra to it. But I have to roll 2 dice, right? I have an 18 and a 20.
Yeah, it hits. Shoot a wild shape.
Oh, damn it. I have 2 attacks I didn't use the first turn. I forgot. Son of a bee.
Not used to be a 9th level.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, it used to being 5th level or higher.
Yeah, that's true.
I jumped right on that when I played the monk.
Meat grinder.
Meat grinder, yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
6.
Although I couldn't have smited though.
That's for sure.
Okay, so you slash it for 6.
No, I
Use
do 2 attacks. I do it
bonus
twice.
action.
Yeah.
You get that with bonus feat.
Yeah.
Do you get a bonus feat when you take bonus feat?
Or you can either
I
get
missed
a
the
bonus
second
feat by taking
What'd you
bonus
get?
feat, or you can get bonus
It's a
action.
4 on the die.
Okay.
Bonus action, I mean.
Well, actually, a 4 on the die. Your strength's to 17.
Yeah. That would be an 11.
It hits.
Oh, sweet.
These things are like swatting at balloons.
Something as easy as me to hit. It's another 6 damage.
Okay. Shrieks again.
So a dark mount is like a dark stingray.
So like an octopus or a
I mean,
It's like a vampire squid that flies.
In game, my character's not gonna know anything, but it like just eats things. It's like a subterranean predator.
So, Mark, you take an attack of opportunity as it detaches and tries to fly away.
Oh, sweetness.
You're looking for a picture.
That over there.
Not
Um,
the
Not the Death Knight.
Lord's luck.
Can I? Do I have time to like hit it with a sword, or do I have to just use a dagger?
Yeah, you can draw and cut.
Draw and cut.
You have to drop the dagger, but...
That's all right. Well, I'm two-handed fighter, so
Oh, yeah, well, you can draw it with your other hand.
yeah. Draw and cut, and it's a 12 to hit.
It's So did you take the feat too?
No, it gave it to me as Rangers, the fighting style. Yeah, I get to use weapons in each hand, and I get to add my bonuses to both.
You get your strength, but I think. Okay, make an attack roll, or make you roll your damage.
7.
Okay, so it is flying away.
Oh, it wraps up.
The one that came off him is still alive, though.
Yes.
Is there one still harassing somebody else?
Yeah,
Attached
the
to.
one crewman that isn't making noise anymore. And then there's the other one that has one stuck to it.
Which one do I go for? The one that actually, the one flying away. Let's like just wipe it out.
Okay,
So it's 24 to hit.
that will hit. Did you roll with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
7.
Damage.
The darkness dissipates and it plummets from the sky.
So there's one I'm still fighting. And
There's 3 on the boat.
there's one on my bodyguard and one on one of the crewmen.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to go after the one on towards the crewman.
Not the one still next to you.
Because there's the crewman that's down. My bodyguard's like fighting it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I tell the other bodyguard to help him,
Okay.
and I'm going to go after the one that's might be eating one of my crew.
He's definitely eating one of your crew.
Okay, so I'm going to take out my dagger and attack it. Oh yeah, definitely. Feels like kind of a waste, but a 20. Oh, take that. Can you do less than 1 damage if you have a negative modifier to strength?
I think you do at least a point of damage.
You heal it.
Then he takes 1.
Nice.
They have a -1 to strength.
Yeah. I hit it. It refuses to cut its skin.
Right. So the one that's there's one on the actual crewman.
Yes.
And he's still struggling.
Yes, and then there's
There's
the
one
other
that
guy.
stopped moving that he might need immediate medical attention.
It's an 18 to hit.
No, that's right. You don't need to roll 2.
Yep, hits.
Takes 9 damage.
Okay.
Is he still? Is it still fighting?
Oh yeah, it looks.
What's a 12 to hit?
Hits.
Takes 11 damage.
Okay.
And it's still going.
It detaches and tries to run away.
Dear Lord.
You can use your
I
reaction.
can use my reaction. Oh, absolutely. It's a 17
Hits.
for another 10.
What did you do to it?
Cut it in half. Are you trying to get away? No!
And okay, so it falls in 2 halves.
I want more of a, uneven cut.
Okay, that's fine.
Legs go this way, the top half goes that way.
I checked the crewman. Is he dead?
I'm going to yell
make
for
a
some
heal
of them.
check.
Go get my healing kits. So I point to some of them to go run for my stuff
Yeah,
in my
medicine.
room.
Yeah, I have medicine.
So you can add that to the roll.
Okay, so it's 24 plus heal. Also,
Just medicine.
okay, 24.
Okay, you stabilize him. He was definitely dying.
Okay.
This is
All right, so 7s.
Okay.
You guys see one more globe of darkness.
Coming down.
That's on the
No,
boat.
it's on one of
It's
those.
on
So
the
it's
boat.
and it's on one of the guys.
Yes. Well, you don't know.
Well, I mean, there's a body sticking out, or it's too big to even know.
It's like a 15-foot radius, so.
Okay. So I'm having Felicity like land there, and then like I'll basically dismount at a run, and then head over, try to fish for it with my hand, find it, and stab with my dagger.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at it.
Okay.
14.
Hits. An arrow goes whizzing by your head. Thunk.
My, I'm glad that preceded me.
4.
Are you rolling your sneak damage?
I don't get it unless they. I can get sneak if they haven't acted. Other than that, I don't get sneak on it all the time.
No, if you have an ally within 5 foot
Oh,
of it.
I have advantage.
Which gives you sneak.
Uh.
Don't argue. Just roll
No,
the
you
damage.
get sneak.
Oh, I get another d6. 6 points then.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's not the sneak attack; it's just sneak.
Lowest roll was a 15.
Hits.
So, all right. So that's 16 points total.
Oh no, there's more. Okay.
Okay, you just hack it to death.
Yeah, like I was actually like actively feeling
Oh,
for the
I
bulge
did
of
the
the
whole
creature
thing.
since I kind of seen what they look like.
I don't remember my thing. I did get the whole damage.
Yeah, anytime you have an enemy within 5 foot
Uh-huh.
of an ally within 5 foot of an enemy, you get your sneak.
I got my full sneak attack,
Wow, even at
so I get
disadvantage?
5d6. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that
because
doesn't
it
matter.
actually with him being within. Yeah, it's like
If the guy's still alive, he probably technically counts too, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, that guy was up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so if someone gets me my medical kit, I'm going to administer it to the crewman since he's
Okay.
been stabilized by Mark. And here.
He gets like a d6.
It's not jail axe, is it?
No, it's one of the other guys.
What is it actually?
I know his name, so I gotta ask him about it.
I know a man's name.
So does this terrible threat seem to be ended? Because I know there was one that was floating near Nate.
That one fell on the floor.
Yeah, that missed me and fell on the floor.
Well, then that one's floating away.
how close is it to anyone?
It's close
Let
to
it.
him.
Within 5 feet of him?
It is within 5 feet of him.
So,
12 to hit.
We have been really one-less during this whole disadvantage.
I know. That's bullshit.
No, I got all damage.
Yeah.
3, 9, 18.
Okay, so it's floating back. It's flying back up into the sky.
Okay, good.
with a very big arrow shaft. Oh.
I don't actually know how to use a healer's kit.
You don't know how to
It's
what?
under the feet, dude.
I don't know what the healer's kit does.
It's under the feet.
It's under the feet. You're looking in the wrong spot.
No, I looked under the feet, and you know what it says? When you use a healer's kit to stabilize a person, and when you expend a charge of the healer's kit, do I just say I've got a healer's
Yeah, you
kit,
just use
so
it.
I'm healing them?
You just
Yes,
pretty much
yes.
you insta
Oh.
stabilize with a healer's
Awesome.
kit.
No rolls or anything.
It's
Okay.
already stabilized. Then you just roll.
Well, then he gains.
You're overcomplicating it.
All right. Well, he gains at least 7 hit points. It's
Okay.
also based on his level, so it's 7 plus his level. All right.
Good job, Red Shirt.
You heal him to full.
Well, hopefully that'll patch you up. So, bandage him, do whatever I need to do, get him back on his feet, and get him to a bed. I pointed to some of the people and say, "Take this man to a bed."
All right, so that was one of the guys that he brought in. Oh,
One of O's crew.
yeah, and then the other guy he's injured, but he was Only like 4 points.
Okay.
This is maybe the first
All
one.
right.
Well,
We'll be fine
Time
tomorrow.
to clean up the deck.
he gets at least 5.
So he stacks up that.
All right. I mean,
Clean off the
technically,
deck.
the guy that. I mean, it's like, I'm almost dead. I can fight, you know. So
Yeah.
whenever the guy feels like he can get back into the groove of things,
How many healer's kits did you buy?
Okay.
10.
So that's 100
Do we
uses.
know what the creatures were?
I guess it's a knowledge nature check.
So that'd be 16.
So 24.
A 24, yeah, you know what they are.
15.
And the 15.
How do they taste? We have a ship's cook, right?
Sort of.
Waste not, want not.
Man.
Probably, it's like space calamari.
Space.
All right, could we bread and deep fry that? Somebody get right on that. Oh, we have to see about this whole moss peril and stuff too.
Yeah, we're still stuck to the thing. All right.
But ship's cook, work on this.
Uh,
In fact, probably one of my
Can you eat
lackeys
them or
can
are they
cook.
poisonous?
Captain of Morale, would
They're
you
not
mind
poisonous.
flying around the ship again to see if you can find out why we're
Sure,
stuck?
as long as you can keep the squid from descending upon me.
All right.
I'm very aware of squid. For now.
He looks really good at shooting. Could you keep an eye on him?
Mm-hmm.
Let him know if something's coming at him.
Hey.
There's some fungus down there to add to the calamari dish.
Yeah, we know it's not very
Yeah,
good.
but I don't think we want to.
We've been warned about that. So yeah, I still wanted to go back and check like near the bottom of the ship without landing.
Okay. So nothing seems to be touching the ship. I mean, it's on the vines and the moss,
Yeah.
but nothing looks like it's actively touching the ship or trying to penetrate the hull or anything like that. Knowledge Arcana?
Sure. How about we use my 12? And then that will be a
That is a 6.
18.
Okay,
How about a 21?
21 is good. It's possible there could be magic at work, and that's assaulting the ship, which in turn would be assaulting your helmsman.
All right then. Well, the best I can do, because the magic's pretty much visible, is start the ritual for detect magic. So,
Okay.
go grab my book.
Okay. Well, you do that. It takes you to 10 minutes or whatever. Is it 10 minutes or a minute? 10
I
minutes.
think it's 10 minutes.
So it takes you to 10 minutes, and basically this ship appears to be acting as a conduit for some kind of necrotic energy, some necromancy is what you're detecting.
Is it coming from any particular area, or?
It appears to actually be coming from the helm itself, which doesn't make sense. So if you could find the source, you would probably be able to match up the magical energies.
Okay. So it's affecting the helm, and it also is coming from the helm, but it's probably from
Originating somewhere else.
All right.
So does the plant that's around us, does it seem to be like one central thing?
No, there's a cluster of 5.
Could they attack us with their necrotic helm like that?
You don't believe so. You've never heard of anything like that. But then again, who knows? These are kind of crazy space orcs. So anything's possible.
I tell them about their helms then.
Him?
Oh yeah. That is awful. They really put people in it? Ugh. Well, I am getting some kind of magic signature like that, but I'd have to examine one of their helms before I knew what it was. If it was the same, I'm kind of like looking out So the vegetation, everything's not doing any magic stuff.
No,
I don't see any like signatures in the distance anywhere.
no, not that you can tell, but this cavern goes off to one direction.
Okay.
Kind of slopes down and away.
Will I be able to maneuver Felicity flying through it, or is it too narrow?
No, it's actually like 40 feet wide.
Okay.
By it's almost like a circle.
Oh, nice.
So who stays with the ship and who goes?
Is that moss all over the floor?
Yes.
I'm going to wild shape into a.
New. Oh, panda.
How long was the corridor?
It goes beyond your vision.
Beyond the pale.
Now, is the floor completely covered with this stuff? Or is there a way to navigate it without touching it?
In this area it is, but there's an area beyond it that it doesn't extend to.
The silver flame says that fire
To a
purifies many a thing.
Mm.
Could just burn it.
Well, how far out from the ship does it go? Till it cleared.
Like 60 feet.
I can cover 30 of that if you guys can find a way to cover the other 30.
Just make that an owl.
So, it's just the 60 feet immediately off of the ship that is surrounded by that moss stuff.
Yeah, the moss and the vines. And there's 5 giant mushrooms.
At the end of that.
Well, they're kind of like spread out like in a toadstool pattern.
Okay.
Those things have
Considering.
a hostile. Are those things able to visit harm on someone?
They look like big mushrooms. Like the kind if you ate them you'd grow.
What's
Or
the
get a one up.
what's the furthest distance I could fly over them? Like, can I keep a pretty good distance away?
You could be like 40 feet and you'll be like scraping the top.
Damn, I wish I had read that before.
So, how do we want to proceed, gentlemen?
I'll fly over, and then I can have Felicity fly the rest of you one by one. I'm gonna fly over with my lance at the ready, just in case those mushrooms try and get fresh.
Can I harvest any of them? Can I harvest pieces of the mushroom for trying to make poison?
Could make a house out of that mushroom.
You can. You have a poisoner's kit, right?
Mhm.
You know how to use it. You can.
What do I have to do? Just roll?
Make an intelligence check as you get over to it.
Probably do the moss too.
Alright. 17.
Are you sure this is completely
what do I have
safe?
for the kit?
Your proficiency bonus.
Your proficiency bonus.
21.
That's a very good check. So you get close and you kneel down and you got your dagger out to dissect and scrape off.
And that's when the Myconid stands up.
Myconids, come on.
Mushroom golems. Not myconids.
I mean, we're 9th level here. Come on, let's cut through the old crap cake here.
Dude, it's a dark metals receive our half.
Well, they were hard. I know we had plenty of red shirts around, but those dark metal were hard.
Alright. So as you do that, 11 vines shoot out at you.
Man, it's a cactus sheep.
It might hurt, but I don't think we'll be handing in character sheets.
That's a lot of dice I'm here being picked up though.
So
Yeah.
this happens as I'm doing a flyover. I see this.
Yeah.
Stand and fight like a man, you mushroom. And I'm getting ready to lance it.
You are gonna have to lance those mushrooms.
Yeah.
Who knows? It might not be the mushroom.
Yeah.
So you begin jumping and shaking and baking around. Let's see. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Does a 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So you get hit twice.
Just got hit twice. I was watching this back.
Yeah, I knew where you were going. Your back just got punched.
Nice.
Alright, so you take 8 points of necrotic damage. As your skin begins to blister and rot.
Guy.
Hellish rebuke.
Fun guy.
Hellish rebuke.
Shiitake.
What's it do?
Make a dex save.
Yeah.
It's very dexterous mushroom.
Yeah.
About those TPS reports. About those DPS reports.
That's a 6.
Okay, so that'd be.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it just says you have to make. Okay.
Just grab regular dice and roll, please.
I'm trying to find my other 10. Right here.
Yeah, D10s.
14.
Shaped like real dice. Wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so one begins to burn and sizzle.
Yeah, 14 fire.
Oh, that smells
So
delicious.
is this a mushroom that shoots out vines, or are these just vines?
They're the 5 of them all attacked him.
It's a vine that shoots out mushrooms.
Ooh, it's a 1-up.
One of them is kind of burning. So, what's everyone doing?
Well, I don't know.
I'm going to lance it. I'm gonna do like it was a
diving
lancer's
attack.
challenge,
Okay.
like a jousting ring.
Go ahead.
All right. So the one that, well, you know what? I'm gonna hit a fresh one.
Okay.
I can do 2 attacks on the flyby.
Okay.
Yeah, those are
Hits.
probably both gonna hit.
Yes.
All right. I'm not.
They're rooting in one spot. They're not moving.
I'm not gonna make with the smite because I don't think it's gonna be required. I'll just kill them. Oh. All right. So 10. 25.
Okay, so you totally skewer one. It's like you slice it, dice it, and shish kebab it. Eat it.
If I throw this on fire, it would probably taste delicious.
14 on the low number.
Or kill you.
If I can just find some meat.
Hits.
Oh, the squid. This will go nicely with the squid.
Squid and mushroom. Dark mantle and mushroom.
10 damage to one of them. I'll
Okay.
just blast.
It is blast a nice chunk out of it, but it's still there.
I hit it with fire. For 7.
A fresh one or the same one or?
The one that was burning. If it doesn't look like it was like.
Okay, that one it just kind of explodes when you hit it.
All right.
So there's 3 of them still up.
What are we fighting now?
Mushrooms.
Really?
Yes.
Vicious necro-causing mushrooms.
And they're all clustered together?
They're necrooms.
Yeah, kind of.
Necroshrooms.
Okay. I'm going to put a flaming spear on them.
Okay.
Actually, get some of that moss too.
We could have just rolled a path. Drop it like it's hot.
Although I
Mars.
don't know if a druid would have issues with that or not.
It's necromantic mushrooms.
They're still part of a nature. They're natural. Technically, if he didn't mess with them and we just went around them, they would still be here doing their thing, being
Yeah,
a
that
part of
was
the
like when my
circle of
elf
life.
bypassed the needle blight.
Yeah.
Like, they're just doing their thing,
Circle
protecting
of
their
life.
trees.
Loving the tree. And hating everything else.
Loving it enough to kill everything.
Flaming sphere, 60 feet. Blah blah blah. Then it's a foot diameter sphere appears in the face.
What's the radius of it?
60 feet is the range.
It can only occupies like a 10 or 5 foot square,
Yeah, 5 foot square.
but it can deal damage to everything adjacent to it.
Yeah, so you can grab 2 of them.
So it's 2d6 fire damage.
All right. You're gonna go near the wounded one and a different one, or
Yeah.
Remember, tieflings are generally okay with fire.
4.
Mighty.
2d6, they get 4 fucking damage.
so they're both up and okay. Did they get a saving throw or something?
Yeah, so you can save for half. DC 15.
That is a deck save, right?
Yeah, a -2 and a
And they're both taking it.
and a 7. So they both took the damage. And you're up.
So how long does that spell last?
A long time.
A minute. Concentration up to a minute.
And these things aren't doing anything beyond melee range?
That you know of. The only thing you've seen them do so far is... What was that?
Is that the vine coming off the wall to come get us?
Alright, who's where and how?
You're the only one.
I'm the only
melee
one on the
range.
ground. Okay.
Yeah. The rest of them are...
You're the only boots on the ground on this one.
I am pointing and clicking from very far away.
I know he just lanced the one, so he got close.
Yeah, but he's flying.
Flying.
Yeah, he did a flyby.
Yeah.
With a reach weapon.
Came in, hit, and gone.
With a reach weapon.
Throw the die. Jesus.
10.
It's...
Wow.
Yeah, I think if any of us roll 5+, we're generally
8.
going to hit.
I need a 3.
8.
Okay, to
Oh, because of 10 hit, yeah.
to one of the
Yeah,
ones that's
me
damaged, or...
Yeah.
Okay, so if the one that's damaged most, you just made explode.
Hopefully you don't turn into a mushroom baby. By being too close. to
Or
this
maybe it grows because it's a mushroom.
Okay.
Maybe he gains very resilient chitinous mushroom hide.
Maybe. Chittin.
Alright, 6 of the vines shoot out at you since you're the only thing in range. And they all
Flowers.
miss.
Hey, did you see that vine of that tiefling?
How long does your hellish rebuke last? And does it
It's
I thought it was
It's
just
a
one
reaction,
shot.
I
It's a
think.
one shot.
one reaction?
Yeah, so it's just a you attack, I react, that's it.
Okay. So top of the odor.
we never roll initiative.
I
We
know.
just
Ryan went first.
Okay. Can I wheel around?
You can.
So there's enough space. And there's what, 2 left? 1 left?
There is
1, 2?
2.
2 left.
2. Alright.
I would hope there's enough room for you to wheel around. There's a ship in there.
Well, I mean, but I didn't know if we were in the tunnel part or not. So yeah, I'll turn around and I'll double lance the one.
go for double penetration.
Oh yeah. So yeah, my low roll was over a 10 as well.
Yes,
My
yes.
other roll is a 10 too. Alright, so that's 21 points.
You repeat. It's a repeat of performance of what you did last time to the freshman.
2 mushrooms has failed on my
2 attacks,
Nice.
low numbers, 16 on the die, 10 damage.
Okay. So the other one you blast, and it is still up. Wow, as up as a mushroom can be.
I put my spear on it.
Okay, roll your
Roll it
damage.
over.
7.
7.
saved.
No, I rolled a 19 and missed. For a second, I thought I did save. How much did you do?
7.
7, and you did.
10.
It explodes.
Cherry
It's,
mushroom.
and
dip
it
down
does.
top
It
of you.
smells. It smells. Not bad. Faintly of cooked sautéed mushroom.
Hey, I'm getting kind of hungry. Are these things edible?
So what are you guys doing?
So,
I'm gonna see
anybody
if I
know
can-
about plants? We can add this to the calamari.
Okay.
That's
It's
like
still
I can,
poisonous.
The mushrooms are poisonous.
I was harvesting it for to make poison when they attacked.
Oh, and I start shaking off my lance. I shall have to make Kif clean this later.
Well, I'll see what I can harvest.
Oh, here, I'll shake them off in your direction.
All right, while you're down there, make an investigate roll.
I'll say Jinkies for the aid, the help.
20.
Okay, you see the mushroom you were actually trying to harvest. You can see that it actually grew out of a person.
Oh.
I mean, you just barely make out the remains at this point.
Lovely. Anything
For the
on
gear.
Anything in the remains?
Yeah, actually, you find a metal vial. You can hear some liquid sloshing around in it.
All right.
A metal rod. It's like, yay long.
What, about a foot?
Yeah, about a foot, 18 inches. And belt pouch. When you pick it up, it seems to have a little bit of heft to it.
Take a look in it. See what's in it.
When you open it, it looks empty.
Bag of molding. Everything you put in there gets friggin' moldy.
But the weight remains.
Yeah. That'd be a great cursed item, actually. Everything good, and it like is an accelerated decomposing. People think it's a bag.
It actually is. The bag is actually much heavier than it looks. Yeah, it weighs a good 10, 15 pounds.
Might be stuff in it.
Yeah, I did look at it, and there's nothing in it. He said.
Yeah, like reach in and like,
Yeah.
or dump it out and like for all
Okay,
its
so
will
what,
all of its contents
what
out.
bad happen? What bad things have happened to him while he's been trying to do something? He's been attacked by vine tentacle spore things.
That was it.
If you're not in peril of things happening to you, you're not playing a rogue right.
Any markings on it at all?
No.
Any robbings?
Oh, there's tons of those.
Well, there's a mark there. There's a mark
Dude, just
there.
dump it out and like
I
we'll
still have detect
think of
magic
it
going.
emptying out.
Yeah.
That lasts 10 minutes, right?
You do that,
Yeah.
and coins just start spilling out. Thousands.
Oh wow.
You see silver, copper, and gold.
Ooh. Shovel it back in. And it goes around my waist.
That looks interesting.
It looks like mine.
I nearly died.
And your throat will get cut later.
You were injured, weren't you?
Yeah.
How bad off?
I can heal myself. I can just drink a potion. 8 points down, so nothing major.
Right. Well, if you ever need the mercies of the flame
Mercies of the flame.
and the healing hands of Ace Zenith, you know where to find me.
He'll put his healing hands all over you.
All right.
So,
So,
did
okay, I've got
you
them.
see anything else?
Yeah. Is there anything under where any of the other mushrooms were?
Nah, that's all you found.
Can I harvest any of the mushroom stuff?
Oh yeah, you can harvest it.
How much?
Just put mushroom stuff down for now. It takes you. Well, actually, there's not nearly as much as there were because everyone's been cutting them up
Oops.
and burning them.
Lighting them on fire.
And
Exploding them.
blessing them with eldritch energy.
Oh well.
So after 5 minutes or so, you find the good parts.
Um,
You drop it into
So
your
what?
kit.
What? With the death, I guess you could call it, of the mushrooms. What has it done to the plants that have come off of it?
Hasn't really done anything to them. They seem to be separate. It's just like interwoven in the floor.
Okay. I just know that they tried to attack him with some vines, so I didn't know if they were interconnected or not.
No, they actually shot off of the mushrooms. Yeah.
So if people still need to clear the moss, I can have my mount
Is there anything special about the moss?
fly people back and
Fly
forth.
me over.
Other than just
Yeah.
being moss?
It just appears to be moss.
It'll fly you.
We can just
over.
walk over the moss. It's the mushrooms are the problem.
I thought the moss also ate stuff, organic matter.
No. He just said he just said it's normal moss.
Okay.
I don't know if I trust him. He is out to kill us, you know.
Only if I'm doing my job right.
That would be a 19 on nature to make sure it's just moss.
It looks like just moss to you. It appears to be just regular moss.
Well, that's quite appearing now, isn't it?
Do you feel reassured?
Yep. Might as well check for traps. I'm gonna start blasting some holes for me to step in this moss in a nice
It's like,
little halfling-sized pattern.
It's just like, wait a
Why
minute
don't you
here.
just jump on the griffin?
Yeah, the griffin will fly everybody over.
Yeah.
It's got an 18 strength.
Okay.
I wear full plate when I ride it. So
Okay.
I'm on the ground already. I just walk across over. I'm like,
I've still got my detect magic going on.
Okay. How long does it last?
10 minutes. Concentration. Wasn't really doing anything else.
Okay.
So, bag
Yeah,
around.
you notice a bag around the typhoon glowing,
His magic bag, glow magic.
It does.
Alright.
and the rod.
On the rod.
And the round.
And the potion.
And the
Both
potion.
hot.
Alright.
Can you tell what it is?
Isn't it just a roll if you handle it?
No, I think you can just look at it and type of magic. You just have to.
That's a detect magic. Identify, you can handle it over the course of a short rest and identify.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they made it a little easier.
Yeah.
Like identifies like insta, and then
They tell you. It basically tells you the school that would come from. Which I don't know for that kind of thing. Might be conjuration. I don't know.
what the bag of holding,
Let's see. Yeah, learn a school of magic, if any.
transmutation maybe. It's conjuration or transmutation.
You can just tell me later too. You don't have to do it now. Or you can just say, I don't know, but it's magic.
It's magic.
FU is magic.
It's magic.
Are there any markings on the vial or the rod at all?
Probably.
Good answer.
Nice.
Question marks
Not
all around.
having magic powers to find out what the magic does. So where is this pouch anyway? Just like,
It's on my I have it around my waist.
so like right there.
It's like, you don't know if I didn't have it. I had it on
So your
before.
crotch is glowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't know if I ever had
You
it on
couldn't
before.
have
When the
hidden the hell
1,000
of coins.
piled out at the base of your feet.
Yeah.
We
And
all
then you're
heard it.
frantically scooping them back in. Yeah.
The fact that he's now
And when I
cast detect
look-
magic a
when I-
second time.
No, I already had it. It lasts 10 minutes.
Oh,
we
yeah.
fought the things for a minute and a half.
Okay.
I saw glowing things in your possession. I probably could have saw glowing things on the ground if you didn't have to dig for them.
Well, yeah.
So anyway,
On that note, what's your passive perceptions?
13.
17.
18.
9.
Oh, and I wonder what Felicity's is.
Probably better
More than yours.
She's got a +5 to perception, so
15.
15. Yep, it is better. She's wiser. She's actually a he. But I will reserve to her.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
I would like to head down the tunnel and see if we can get to whatever necromantic energy is binding the ship up.
Yep.
If it in fact is in this direction.
There's only one direction to go.
Well, I mean, it could
Well,
be
then
in
we're
some
going
other
in
hole
it.
somewhere, or some secret door we can't see. I don't know.
Well, that's all true.
Commence railroading. Let's go.
Not forcing you to do anything. You, can do whatever, you guys can try and climb out.
Hell,
Into space.
No, into space. Get picked up by orcs and stuffed
I've,
into one of those
I
things.
have a breather crystal, right?
You do.
I could just fly out.
For 48 hours.
48 hours.
And then where are you gonna go?
In Felicity, you could just fly.
He'll be flying out,
Wherever we can get to in 2
and the
days' time.
orcs see him come out and just obliterate him.
No way, we're nimble.
Well, I think our issues might be in this direction, this necrotic energy that I'm seeing. Why don't we go check it out?
I much more prefer to deal with the erotic energy, personally.
Let's go.
On that note, guys travel about an hour before the two of you notice. There's like, it looks like some kind of material hanging from the top of the cavern, almost like cloaks blowing in the wind.
Oh, great.
It's Mark's favorite monster.
Cloaks blowing in the wind.
Cloakers.
Cloaks in the
No,
wind.
that's a choker.
Oh,
Cloaks in the wind. It's like that Bob Dylan song.
Anything on the material or markings?
No,
Symbol.
they look like black leather cloaks.
Anybody
It's
got
kind
a
of a
thing?
weird spot for someone to put them.
Yeah.
Anybody got a thing to know about the thing?
Yeah, I make mention of it up there.
All right. Well, you and Rob can roll initiative.
Oh, excellent.
I don't like tieflings and half-orcs.
10.
Your passive's not high enough.
Yeah, something like that. $10.
23.
Oh, no, I get
Okay,
it.
what are you doing?
Oh,
Like, they're just
well, right
attacking
now I
them.
just see cloaks.
We're just like,
So I see anything else?
No. They.
Those cloaks are simply inferior. Feel mine. It's silk. This is real silk. Feel.
Leather cloaks, that's so peasant.
That's right. Peasant chic? What do I look like? A peasant?
No. There. I'm like,
Or perhaps it's derelict.
You all begin to hear a low subsonic sound, like a moan. You all make wisdom saves.
wisdom saves. Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, thank goodness it's one of my saves.
Is it like a fear effect?
Holy crap.
It is.
16.
I got a 16 as well.
16.
15.
I need to look. I think I have a thing against. Yep. Immune to charm. Oh no, that's.
Oh
charm.
crap, no, that's actually a 20. I'm trained in wisdom. Check that out.
All right. So
You broke the 16 thing we had going.
this one.
Sorry, man.
All right, my griffin will be red and white. All right, so I have a 21, and my griffin's got a +4 and 11.
Your griffin turns tail and begins flying away.
Let me see if I have something to be
Saving
said
throws,
about that.
proficiency, and ability. Disability.
Griffin,
upon whether
Griffin,
you're
I have
proficient.
something to be said about this.
If you're proficient, you get your proficiency bonus. Right?
Yes.
Lucius?
Felicity, we do not run from threats.
We charge bravely on.
But each class only gets two saves that they're proficient in.
Right.
So
I'm
whichever
wondering
you
if
took
we
as your
have
first
the-
level.
Huh?
Whichever of your classes you took as first level determines what two
Oh.
saves you're proficient in.
Oh, okay.
Or if courage
you
doesn't
don't
have
get the
until
other
10th level.
No. You only get it from your first class. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would be wisdom for him anyway.
Was it Dex and Wisdom or Intelligence and Wisdom?
Let me check his saves just in case, because I didn't actually write those down. I was operating under the assumption that he doesn't have wisdom as one of his saves, but maybe I'm wrong.
Perhaps.
Alright, what are your saving throws?
So,
Do we have any idea what it could be?
I'm gonna say no. And two of the cloaks detach and begin fluttering down.
At
They're right above us, or
Yeah.
They do not get proficiency in a saving throw because
so. I guess I'll just shoot it with the cloaks.
Okay.
It's 23.
I can do.
23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Alright.
See.
25.
25 damage.
Yes.
Okay. So, alrighty then. Well, Nate,
I guess if I'm surprised, I can't do a reaction to this, huh?
what is your reaction?
Would be shield. Gonna do that?
No, you are surprised.
Oh no.
How surprising.
And I just have my 16. I didn't see it coming.
Alright, well, one of them flutters in your direction, and as it begins to flutter, it unfurls, and you can see the white underbelly with the wide, toothy maw and the beady eyes. And you can see that it actually has like a stingray tail. And it comes down, slashes you with the tail, and it bites at your face. So the tail zings you for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Everybody made their wisdom save?
And the bite for a whopping 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And it is on you.
Get it off me. Get it off me.
Trying to chew through your face. Alright. Does a 13 or 11 hit your griffin?
No.
So, as your griffin is flying away, the other one streaks towards it, harrying it.
You get back here! We do not run from challenges.
The blows, bounce off of the barding, so you're grateful that you had picked it up. And now,
Rep my mountain bards.
all three of them there's no longer 3 of them, but 9. As each one of them blurs into, or actually 12, into 4.
Hey, you know how you like that new version?
27, 7, 10.
19.
I have a 7 as well.
All right, so you're up.
I just get my bow out and ready.
Okay.
Well, I'm not really a fighter, so I will just, throw a curse at it and yell loudly.
Okay. Well, it's at this point that you get a couple sensations.
Okay.
One of them is you feel like you have an urge to point and utter some words that have never crossed your mind before.
Okay.
And the other thing is there's something beyond your sight, just beyond your being that you feel like you could just grasp and pull out.
Well, I'll go with the words and point.
Okay. Well, you have up to 2 Eldritch Blast Rays that you can let loose with.
Alright, I will blast one at each guy. Lowest is a 17, highest is a 23.
Okay. So they both hit.
One guy takes 10, one guy takes 3. And then I'll say, what the hell was that?
How much was it?
10 and 3.
Okay. You just feel like you've been punched through like a pillow twice.
Delivery system, a vapor delivery system for
they are still contesting whether there is secondhand smoke caused by them or not. Like, that's still being researched.
Really?
Yeah. It's not actually
How about we
disproving yet.
debate this later and
All right,
see if I'm trying to save Ryan's
cast a
character.
message towards where Ryan is.
I
and
only
say,
I only took 3 actual hit points of damage
Oh, okay.
"What's going on in there?" You hear a voice in your head.
telepathically.
Yeah, pretty much.
you.
Well, sorry, I don't believe you, and you don't know that I don't believe you.
That's true.
I can cast a spell.
Hey,
for
why are you
solid
in my
objects.
head? Usually I'm the only one in here.
Oh, God damn! What a waste of a spell.
Don't use things like that when there's 8 wisdom.
Why did I even
Usually
try?
they're thoughts of myself and my own grandeur.
Yeah, well,
There's only room enough in here for me, you
cut
strange
off.
alien presence. I'm willing him away from out.
It doesn't work.
There's only room for one Ace Zenith in here, and I am Ace Zenith by the flame.
How do you know?
well, thank goodness it only lasts one round.
Yeah, you need to make a wisdom save versus like
You might get
nine.
stuck.
Versus stupidity.
I don't know. Shooting some flames into that thing might be a good idea.
If you actually see into my mind, you see like monuments of myself.
Is the dark? Is this dark following the griffin like the griffin's flying? Or?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So can we see the darkness?
Yeah.
Does the griffin any tail or any wings out of it to give me an idea of where the griffin is compared to?
No.
Just shoot it down. Leave them all. We'll get a new captain. Morale.
I can't even say anything witty because I'm being smothered by tentacles.
You could, but who knows where those tentacles will end up.
That's true. That's true.
We're not
What
getting
was the
new-
next highest? 19?
Yes, that was me.
Calamari, anyone?
I have any idea what these things are.
I have an idea.
Yeah, would I know what they are? I can't see them.
Yeah, you can't.
Do you have anything to like knowledge-based stuff? Because
I got
you can
nothing.
clearly see them compared to anybody else.
I have nature.
What are you shooting at? I don't see anything. What happened to us? What's happened to?
There's like a couple squid thingies up there. They're strangling the the flamboyant one. You can't see him?
I'm almost Sky Knight.
Sky Knight, that's it.
It's a trap.
And when did you take this up?
This? I've had this now about 2 months.
It's an alternative to heroin.
Yeah, why?
So I don't smoke. Like smoke off and on.
There's only 6 known carcinogens in those.
What'd you say?
There's only 6 known carcinogens in those.
Way less than cigarettes.
Yeah.
And they don't stink.
They still give us the beautiful effect of secondhand smoke.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
It's not smoke. It's vapor. It's not smoke in any way.
The same shit's in it.
If there's nicotine, that's it.
Okay.
It's
And that's a
whatever.
health PSA brought to you by Nerdarchy.
Yeah, it's not actually combusted smoke.
Yeah.
It's a
And you see your friend of the Silver Flame there with these 2 weird octopi type creatures that between the tentacles is webbing, and they're like wrapped all around him.
How high up is he?
How high up are you?
I don't know, like, because I was checking out what was on the bottom of the ship, so I'm probably 20 feet above the ground.
So I guess you guys want to drop initiative.
sure. Don't want to, but I'll do it.
And you can't breathe, Ryan.
7.
So Mark's got a 7.
I got a 10. 28.
27.
Is the body of the thing right up against him, or is it just the arms?
You don't see
You don't see it. You just see just darkness where the griffin was.
I can see it.
How?
I have dark vision.
That's not enough.
Magical
Oh,
darkness.
it's magic dark. Okay. Dark. That stops.
I'm the only one cool enough to be able to see through it.
Mm.
We have true sight.
Keep telling you.
Devil's Sight through Invocation through Warlock. Dark Vision 120 feet, and you can see through magical darkness.
I'm gonna smite the shit out of this.
So what were the initiatives?
All right. So, describe this once more.
Griffin, the Sky Knight, and 2 giant octopus.
Oh, like towards the top of the bubble.
I'll describe it as best
Center.
I can.
Center.
Okay. Can he see? Does he just see right through it, like it's not even there, the darkness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he won't actually see the edge where.
Correct.
Well, nah. I'm sure you see the darkness. You can see in it though.
Okay. I just assumed I saw through it like it wasn't even there.
Nah, I assume you know that.
So it's
there.
like an ink cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So towards the top are these creatures. All right. I'll shoot towards the top.
What's the
Of
worst
course
that can happen?
I just cast message.
I'm pretty
so-
sure. I'm pretty sure with a fireball you can get it all.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. I bet message
That's
is
what I'm
an action,
throwing.
isn't it?
You don't have fireball.
And fear, punk.
Oh, roll it out there. I'm done. I cast message and it wasted it trying to talk to this guy.
Okay.
Wasted? What are you talking about?
Oh, I did waste
What
it.
was after the
7s.
7s? All right, 7s are up.
All right.
Well,
Who's got a 7? You got a 7? Which my dex is an 8. What's yours? 13. Right? Yeah.
I think he
Yeah.
beat you. I
Yeah.
think he beat you.
What loose an arrow into the darkness.
Okay.
Attack
possibly go
that
wrong?
darkness.
Roll 2 20s and tell me the lowest one.